I've been in contact with an attorney over in a county in Mississippi over a traffic citation that my wife received on Easter Sunday. And he proceeded to tell me that I was not entitled to discovery. And when I asked him what their standard of proof was, he said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Well, is this a civil or a criminal matter?" And he stated that it was neither, and that because of a law in Mississippi called implied consent, that I'm not entitled to discovery. She's not entitled to discovery. She's not entitled to basically anything. So he told me I've got three choices: guilty, not guilty, or contest the ticket. And I said, well, I don't have enough information to make an informed pleading at this point, and for me to contest the ticket would be dishonorable. So I need more information. And he goes, "Are you an attorney?" And I said, "No, sir." He goes, "Well, have you talked to an attorney in Mississippi?" And I said, "Do I need to talk to an attorney in Mississippi?" And he stated that it never hurts to talk to an attorney. Well, I got a little smart mouth with him, and I let him know what I thought about attorneys, and he hung up the phone on me. So I thought, you sorry, SOB. So I called back to the courthouse, and I explained to them that I've got a situation, and I need to speak to the judge. Mm-hmm. She took my name and number, and she left it in the judge's box, is what she tells me. So they haven't called me back. That was 3 days ago. But the little tidbit of information that I did get was that it appears that if I don't enter any kind of pleading at this point, they cannot move forward. They can't move the course unless they have basically my consent. So I wondered what you thought about him depriving me the right of due process and equal protection of law. I mean, is that valid in their court?
Well, like I said, to me, when you come dealing with well, I'm saying, off the top of my, like I said, everybody has every human being on the planet, there's a law. Everybody creates their own law. But what the government recognizes, they recognize the way you would define law would be like categories like absolute law. You want to do it like criminal law, administrative law, bankruptcy law, civil law. So like I said, if I just basically did it alphabetically order, which would be ridiculous, it'd just be like administrative law, absolute law, admiralty law, bankruptcy law, canon law, civil law, common law, constitutional law, contract law, corporate law, criminal law, ecclesiastical law, equity law, family law, federal law. So when you ask them, is this civil law? No. Is this criminal? No. Is it one of maybe these other 28? Possibly. Or maybe it's a private law established between a contract and you and Department of Motor Vehicles. I don't know. So like you could say to the other side, what law is moving this court? But you don't say it to the judge, you say it to the prosecutor. Who's moving the case before the court? Now, what did the prosecutor define the law as?
He did. He gave me unsolicited legal advice.
There you go. What you need to do is submit a bill of particulars. You just say to him, okay, I got your bill. Now I got your invoice. Now I need your invoice statement. Give me the bill of particulars. And one thing I need to know in particular is what law is this? Show me the law that you're relying upon to prove your claim before the court, or complaint, I don't care, or civil law, bankruptcy, or admiralty, or all those ecclesiastical equity, whatever other law that I just said, because there's billions of laws, billions and trillions of laws. We read laws every freaking day. So just because it's not civil, no, it's not criminal. You people just think there's two laws. That's ridiculous.
I got you. So it goes back to establishing to know what, not venue, but what jurisdiction you're in.
Jurisdiction. What's jurisdiction mean? What's jurisdiction mean?
I guess jurisdiction to me means the place of action.
No, that's a venue. Jurisdiction means gives you the right to control me. Control and jurisdiction is the same thing because our contract controls you and you perform a certain duties, obligations, and functions, and you have certain privileges and rights ascribed within that contract. Okay? There you go. That's jurisdiction.
Well, I'll do some research on bill of particulars then. Thanks, Paul.
Right, because if I can jump in real quick, because what the legalese people are going to tell you is that it's got to be either in res, in rem, or in personam. And
when it comes to legalese.
Or subject matter. Right. I said that at the beginning. I said the legalese people will tell you got to be either in res, in rem, in personam, or subject matter.
Okay?
The whole point of it is that you cannot have in res, in rem, in personam, or subject matter if the law does not apply.
Well,
the law is the jurisdiction.
Not if so much the law doesn't apply, if the law does not exist.
Okay. It doesn't apply or exist.
Well,
is the other I said.
He was attempting to misfly a statute to me.
It doesn't.
And I didn't want. I know it doesn't matter. I didn't want to get into it with him at that point. But even reading the statute, I believe he's committing constructive fraud.
That's okay. What I'm saying, he at this point has the whole. He has the gun. He has the whole ball of wax. It's his court. It's his court. It's his claim. It's his complaint. You haven't established court yet. You haven't filed a counterclaim yet. So you can't be a defendant. You want to be a defendant, you're going to get clobbered. Okay. So you have to operate under his law. You've heard me talk about this many times, right? You've heard me.
Yes.
Okay. You have to understand. You have to establish your own claim. Okay. And say that they're moving this court with no claim before this court. There is no law before this court. Where's the law? I've asked him a million times. Where's the law? And he has to produce the law. And he can't do it. He can't do it verbally. You want to see it in writing.
In writing.
That would make them say, well, under Mississippi Code 28. No, you put it in writing. You show me. You show me. So you start square one. And you're not ready to proceed in any kind of tribunal or hearing or dispositional matter or trial until you're ready to go. You're going to stay in the proceeding. You're going to stay in the proceeding until you're confident to stand. Until you understand how the hell do you, I still don't understand how you're doing this to me. You're going to have to show me. Keep showing me. Keep showing me. And when it comes to a civil matter like this with the state can't force you to be confident until you're ready. You can just keep playing this ridiculous, if you want to do English common law, you could play this volley back and forth all the time. You know, if somebody files a complaint against you. And then it's in this subjection, and then it's a counterclaim, and you just keep volleying back and forth because this guy really don't care. Because the reason why he doesn't care is because he's getting paid. He doesn't going to care less if this goes on for the next 20 years. And while that ticket is outstanding like that, they're going to convert that ticket, that citation. They're using it as proof that there's that value of the ticket, $100 ticket, and they're investing that $100 ticket. And you know how people are trading on a derivative and all that.
Right. They're claiming it as asset.
Right. But what I'm saying is when you get to the certain point, I don't know if you've heard of it, see my thing, heard my stuff. I love tickets. I love citations because I'm going to file a counterclaim. And whatever the value is on that ticket is going to establish prima facie proof that ticket, that citation is worth $100. So not only do I believe that's worth $100 and he believes it's worth $100, but now I believe not only is it worth $100 for the citation, but that proves that now you've wasted my time, my resources, my energy, my patience, and I'm going to not only claim all equity in that citation, but I'm going to place damages of wasting my time for filing a false claim against me. So I love tickets.